What I wore in autumn Japan. Hi everyone! A quick disclaimer before I dive in. I'm near 60 years old and vertically challenged, so I really have to be choosy with my clothes. Not everything suits me, and planning outfits for autumn was a whole new challenge. And since I'm from Cebu, Philippines, a city known for its perpetual sunshine and beach weather, it's almost always shorts, tank tops, and sandals for me. So, autumn in Japan? Totally different story. The air is crisp, the leaves are fiery red, and suddenly I had to learn the art of layering. Honestly, I planned this 6 months before the trip. I started shopping my own closet first, seeing what I could repurpose, and then slowly added jackets and sweaters in between. For someone who's never needed autumn clothes back home, it felt like building a whole new wardrobe. Day 1, Cebu to Tokyo. For my airport outfit, I wanted to be as comfortable as possible, yet not compromising style. So I chose a crisp, white, short-sleeve shirt from Zara and a pair of quirky jeans with ethnic printed pockets from Kultura. I threw in a beige cashmere scarf. After we boarded, I wore a cropped denim jacket from Zara. As for my shoes, I wore my beige Nike Shox TL all through our 9-day trip. For our first foray in Tokyo, we went to Shinjuku, which you know is the busiest city in all of Tokyo. I changed into a black faux leather dress from Zara and used the same denim jacket from Zara. Day 2, Nikko. I was excited to go to Nikko. I knew we would be seeing a lot of the autumn foliage, and I wanted to blend in. For my top, I wore a burgundy knitted blouse and a printed midi skirt, both from Zara. Then topped it with a brown suede belt from Stradivarius. For my jacket, I used a cropped trench in colored toe from Zara. For my cap, I wore a brown corduroy cap from Zara. Day 3, Yokohama. This was the first time I was going to Yokohama. I knew that we would be doing a lot of walking around the city, so I chose something I knew I would be comfortable in. For my top, I chose a chocolate brown cotton jumper from H&M. For my bottom, I went for these geometric printed culottes from Zara. I also tied a brown silk scarf around my neck and the same brown suede belt for good measure. For my outerwear, I opted a camel suede jacket from Zara. Day 4, Mount Fuji. The advice I got was that Fujisan area was at least 5 degrees Celsius lower than Tokyo, so I had to layer, but not too thick. For my undershirt, I picked my trusty old knitted russet-colored sleeveless turtleneck from Zara and layered it with a pink striped knitted polo sweater from Mango. For my bottom, I wore my chocolate brown leather A-line midi skirt from Zara, which I bought ages ago and I had never worn until today. To shield me from the sun, I wore this chocolate brown bucket hat from Mango. Same accessories, brown belt, and suede jacket. Day 5, Ueno Park. Going back to Tokyo, our target is to promenade around Amayoko and Ueno Park. I wore a black cotton turtleneck jumper from H&M and paired it with the same leather skirt from Zara I used the day before. Same belt, same jacket. In the evening of the same day, I was treated by my good friend Wakako to watch the Lion King musical at the Ariake Arena in Koto, Tokyo Bay area. To blend with the animal motif, I slipped in a sienna-colored snake print maxi dress and topped it with a camel suede midi coat, both from Zara. Day 6, Kamakura. For my top, I wore a grade turtleneck cotton jumper from Uniqlo and paired it with an old oat-colored leather skirt from Zara. I used the same suede midi coat I wore at the Lion King musical, then over it, I wore a leopard printed scarf from Zara. Day 7, Shibuya. We reserved a slot on the Shibuya Sky observation deck today. I wore geometric print coordinates from Zara and topped it with a vibrant blue cable knit braided sweater from Mango. Lunch at Solamachi. I wore a striped Comme des Garçons long-sleeve shirt and a red Zara maxi skirt. I recycled the Zara denim jacket I used on day 1 for my outerwear. Day 9, going home. Airport wear for me is a crisp white polo shirt from Maison Kitsune over a black sleeveless turtleneck from Zara and a black wide leg pants from Uniqlo. So this was what Autumn Japan taught me, the art of layering. Consider this a friendly advice to anyone who might be clueless like I was. Start planning early, mix what you already have, and add pieces little by little. For someone from a tropical country, it's like playing dress up but in the most fun way. So when's the next adventure?